Now we will discuss models of lexical access. Lexical access is an area of psycholinguistics research that basically studies the activation or retrieval process of mental lexicon of people who can speak more than one language, speaker who can speak two languages. Lexical retrieval is a process of getting information from an abstract concept to the spoken word. It has been noted that speech perception and production result into the formation of specific lexical items that are needed or that are required to convey specific meanings. Two classes of these models or two sub-models have been proposed. One is serial search process and the second is parallel process. So now we will discuss these two. Looking at the serial search model, we will look at the factors that come under this model. Now this model is one of the earliest and most influential models in the autonomous search model of Foster's. In the years 1976-79. In this model, the word recognition system is divided into several different components. One is devoted to the orthographic properties of the word. Another is to the phonetic properties. Basically, this is to concern with the spellings. And the other one is the sound system. The sound system. Now, each of these is organized in descending order of frequency. When the input is matched to one of the items in one of the two bins, a pointer to an entry in the master lexicon is retrieved. So, lexicon is autonomous or independent. Activation of words from lexicon is not directly influenced by syntactic or semantic factor. We have seen that when this entry is retrieved, other properties of words such as its syntactic functions are retrieved as well. Foster's model assumes that the lexicon is autonomous, or you can say it's independent of other systems involved in language processing. Thus, according to this model, activation of words from the lexicon is not directly influenced by syntactic or semantic factors. Such factors affect the general cognitive system. That is, that information from the lexicon is given into or fed into more general system, and in this way syntactic and semantic information may influence word activation. This model was then further revised and has been revised and a little different in terms of its original model being based on the assumption that single comparator matched the incoming signal to the lexical representation in the phonetic or orthographic files. Now, this particular issue led to a problem in terms of the number of files that needed to be searched versus the observed speed of word recognition. Thus, the revised model has separate comparators. Now, the revised model introduced separate comparators. Reason is, when in the original form, when the number of files that were needed were searched, it clashed with the observed speed of word recognition. The second model is the parallel access model, which proposes that perceptual input about a word activate lexical items directly. So this activate and multiple entries can be activated at once. That is, a number of potential candidates are activated simultaneously, and the lexical item which shares the most feature with the targeted stimulus is the one that is chosen. Now, the factors that influence word access and lexical organization are addressed in both the serial and parallel processing model. So, in these two models, what needs to be summed up is that the factors that influence word access and lexical word access and lexical organization are addressed in both these two models, serial search models and parallel access model. The important point under serial search model is to be remembered that the lexicon is autonomous and independent as far as other systems are involved in the language processing. But word access and lexical organization are both addressed by serial search models and parallel access models. To conclude, these two models enable us to understand how language users recognize a lexical item's meaning is an important concept, and thus the models of lexical access attempt to explain how individuals access words and their related meanings in our mind.